Hello, welcome to Basics with Jim. Good to see you today. The other day I got upset at my colander and I screamed at it. The only thing that did was strain my voice. Okay, Basics with Jim. One of our people that have been listening to me came into the store. Her name is Lisa, and she's been doing some of the tips that I've been suggesting, such as she put a bouillon cube in her green beans when she fixed supper the other night. She did some of the other tips, also the baked potato, etc. And her husband said, "Honey, your cooking is getting better. This is almost gourmet." And that's what we're looking for, isn't it? We want people that we cook for to go, "Wow, your cooking is getting better." Not that it was bad before, but it's just getting better. My family's telling me the same thing. They say, "Dad, your food is getting better." And that's what we want to hear. None of us were born good cooks. We all become good cooks, better cooks with practice, with tips and techniques. So keep watching. Keep sending in those comments. I'm glad to hear them. And thank you very much. Today we're going to be talking about proper way to hold a knife. There's a good way and there's a bad way to hold a knife. This is one of our primary tools in the kitchen, right? Yeah. Shake your head yes, because it is. All right. What you want to do is, I'm a lefty, so I'm using my left hand here. So you righties just do it the other way. I'm in my right mind. Okay. You can grip it like this. Nice firm grip. Okay. And you can snuggle up your index finger up into through here, so you got a firm grip and all that. What you don't want to be doing is doing this number. Some people will do this. They'll put that little finger on top and they think this makes them look like a professional chef. No, what it's doing is making your knife all wobbly. You don't want that. You want to have a firm base on your knife. So firm grip. Wrap your hands around. Thumb and forefinger are connected, and this knife is sharp and it's steady. All right. Cutting boards, very important. Okay. Here's my cutting board, and it spins. That isn't what we want, because I get ready to cut something, it's going to go like that. Not good. Here's a little trick that I do. This is your non-skip shelf liner, drawer liner that you can find in your kitchen section. Put that down. Lay my cutting board here. And it's not moving. You want to have it sturdy. Also, to keep your knives nice and sharp, do not cut on a glass cutting board or marble. I know they're in style. They're a hard surface, and what's going to happen is going to dull your knife when you go and cut. So don't use your glass. Don't use your marble. Use your plastic or wood cutting board. These are your two best surfaces when you're going to be cutting. All right. When you're getting through, probably got one of these when you got married, right? Yeah, I know you did. Okay, but you think, I never use it, my husband doesn't use it, I don't even want what I do with this thing. Okay, very easy. Grip it, take your knife. You want to have it just the blade not flat against the rod, but you want to have it just about a thumbnail up. Just bring the knife blade down all the way to the tip. Turn it over. Then you come back up to the back side. You don't have to do it fast. You know, some of these guys do this number. Okay, that's fine. You don't have to do that. You'll have to cut yourself because there's no guard on this. Okay, just come down. Nice smooth stroke. Nice smooth stroke here. Oh yeah, that is nice and sharp. All right. What I'm going to show you today, our tip for today is how do you core an apple quickly. You know, you start coring that and then you've got all these weird divot and cuts that you try to get, and it takes you forever to do an apple. No, you don't need to do that. Here we go. Are you ready? Okay. Lay your apple. See, look, that's nice and solid. This is nice and solid. Things aren't going to be going around. You don't want to have things wobbly on it. Okay. And when you do this, kind of make your hands into a claw. So I'm gripping the apple. I don't want to have my fingers out like that. That's probably going to hurt, isn't it? It's going to leave more. So just kind of grip your apple. When you're doing your apple, you're making 2 cuts. First cut, kind of line it up to where you think the core is. All right, that worked pretty well. I got a little bit here, I did right here. Turn it around. I'm going to back the knife off just a little bit and do my second cut. So, pretty much I got a little bit core. I went a little bit too far, but that's not a problem. Then we just do over here, I slice this one down, cutting close to the core, but I don't want it all. Then I'm coming to that. This will go into my compost bin. I got a little bucket that I save all of my carrot peelings, potato peelings, my carrots and everything like that. Then I have a little compost bucket outside. For this time of year, I put it in there with a little bit of dirt. I let it decompose, and it makes for happy plants. My tomatoes, my green peppers just love this. All right, so that's how you do your apple. So I really don't have to do a whole lot more. So I'm going to come through here because I want to get that core out. So I'll do the slice here. Then I'll come down like this. Got the core out into the compost. Do this one. Nice cut there. And nice cut there. Put that over there. This is going to make a great side. This is fried apples, a little cinnamon, a little sugar, and butter. Makes for a great side dish. I fixed sausage and grits the other night. I fixed apples on the side with green beans. Family are going, oh my gosh, Dad, this is so good. This is so good. Very simple to do. Just go ahead and cut your apple up into bite-sized pieces. Put into your skillet. And away we go. But with the skillet, put in a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of butter. Melt your butter into your pan. Kind of hard to talk and concentrate on my cutting. I don't want to slice my fingers. But we're getting there. Anyway, melt your butter. Put your apples in. Medium heat. Cover it with a lid. Then take a teaspoon or sugar or however much sugar you want, but don't get too much with it until your apples are nice and tender. When your apples are nice and tender, then take a teaspoon of cinnamon and sprinkle it over your apples. You don't want to get too much and don't start it too soon. You get your cinnamon in too soon, it gets real sticky. Okay, so by the time your apples are nice and soft, you put in your cinnamon, put a lid on it, swirl it around, and you're ready to go for supper. You have fried apples that are just delicious and very simple to go. So enjoy cooking, and we'll see you next time. We're going to be talking about how to make delicious steaks.